Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making it. My name is Anya Braun and this is TLC Fails number 1. Let's get started, shall we?
Hey, let me explain something to everybody. No disrespect to nobody. I love everybody. You got to do what's best for you. But don't come calling Timmy with the tea about going to another company. I got my own businesses. And I'm 100% TLC. TLC changed my life. The products changed my life. I don't want nothing that get paid once a month. That's too close to Medicare. That's too close to Section 8. That's too close to food stamps. That's too close to poverty. I'm on my way up. Don't call me because you think I'm vulnerable. Don't call me because you think I'm halfway in a depression. Don't call me because you ain't seen me on social media. Don't call me because of that. You cannot recruit me. I make more money than the people that's trying to recruit me. So hear me and hear me with your good ear. Everything don't stay up. Everything don't stay down. There's seasons to business, seasons to life, seasons in relationships, seasons spiritually. Don't call me. I don't want nothing get paid once a month. Stay in your season, stay in your truth, and stay honorable. Peace.
Oh wow. Okay. My thing is, how are you gonna be like, don't try and recruit me when your whole job is to recruit other people? You don't like being recruited to? You don't like people who are preying on your vulnerabilities to get you to join their company underneath them in their pyramid? That's really crazy and wild. That's really weird how that works. Next.
I woke up this morning in an extreme gratitude for my life, my freedom, that I'm able to do the thing that I want to do with who I want to do it with because I created this life. I truly live a life by design, not by default. I design my life exactly how I want it. And if you're someone that wants to live a life by design, not by default, and you might have been living a default life up until 30, up until 40. I don't know who I'm talking to, but if I'm talking to you and you want to design your life, you got to get some money. But in order for you to get some money, you got to change your mind. In order for you to change your mind, you got to have a coach, a mentor, books, audios, new environments. So today at 1 p.m., I'm going to teach you and share with you the vehicle that I used over the last decade to make millions of dollars and to coach millions. And I say millions to 4 figures, 5 figures, 6 figures. So tap in today at 1 p.m. Eastern, live on my Instagram page, live on YouTube. I got something for you. Get money.
So the lesson here is that if you are sad, if your life sucks, if bad things have happened to you, not only is it your fault, but it's because you're not getting to the money. You're not getting to the bag. It doesn't matter if you were, I don't know, maybe born with some systemic disadvantages. That doesn't matter because I'm living a life by design, not by default. I'm not just taking whatever is given to me, which like, what? Okay. And I love how the only answer is to join her company. Who could have saw that coming? Wow. Now here I wanted to point out some Instagram pages and the bios and how you can essentially spot someone who's in a multi-level marketing company operating as a pyramid scheme from a mile away. This bio says, funny, informative father. Okay. Parenting with a purpose and laughs. Keynote speaker, author, educator, CEO. 6-figure influencer, red flag. FAU and Harvard. Okay. When you see somebody put in their bio 6-figure influencer, that is a really good sign that they are trying to get you to join their multi-level marketing company operating as a pyramid scheme. If you've ever seen xoxo's channel, she says all the time that there is not an application, there's not an influencer application. There's no sign up, there's no start your influencing journey today. If you are monetizing your social media, that is how you begin your career as an influencer. So if anyone is trying to convince you to sign up with me and you'll become an influencer, that's really not how that works. This next page has what looks like just questionable graphic design choices, and this is no tea, no shade, but it looks like these photos were taken on the same day, photoshopped into all of these different graphics, but there's nothing wrong with repurposing content. It's just the fact that they do not look the most professional. They look quite loud, overbearing to the eye, much like the just sales tactics of like most multi-level marketing representatives in general. So that's another red flag to look out for, is the graphic design that is very overstimulating to the eye. And in this bio, it says revised financial services, revised body wellness, RTS tax software. Which is it? If a company is selling you tax software and wellness products, the same exact company, we're not talking a parent company, a sister company, nothing. We're talking about one company who was selling all of these different categories of products and services, that is a red flag, because you can't just stick to one thing. Why is one thing not working for you? That's not good. Maybe let's not join a company that can't even get their own shit straight, okay? That is a clear red flag that they are just looking for a cash grab in any way they can get it. This next bio says, lost 84 pounds in 7 months and turned it into a multiple 6-figure business. Message me today to learn more. No comma, no period, nothing. Oh, wow. That's another red flag. If somebody's telling you how much weight that they've lost or how much money that they've made in their bio, you don't know nothing about them, that's the first thing they want you to know, then that is a really good chance. There's a really good chance, it's a really good sign that they are just looking to recruit you. Now, this was from a while ago when I took these screenshots. This is Coach Stormy posted. It just says $25,000 back to business. It says agenda. 9 a.m. registration, opportunity meeting, free lunch, training, event ends. And the caption says, seating limited, ATL, lock in your seats with me and top income earner Natalie Nicole, and much more. Tap in. Opportunity meeting for total breakdown and full training. Learn then earn. Simple. Let's talk working from home. Transformation and Wi-Fi money. See, it's giving me gas. Because girl, what the hell does any of that mean? Like, let's be for real. I think that a big part of it that I could try and see is like someone who is maybe lacking in education just generally, or just like media literacy, not being able to point these like red flags out, or not being able to differentiate what is actual maybe corporate jargon vocabulary versus you're actually not saying anything. And I think that people don't want to be stuck in a weird place of being like, that doesn't make any sense, or I don't understand what you mean, for fear of looking stupid. But if you look at this from a purely logical standpoint, like a perfectly educated person can look at this and say, that does not make any sense. And that does not make you stupid. Doesn't make you like, oh, you're so dumb and you need to learn why this makes sense. This shit just doesn't make sense, okay? How are you going to sell something and say opportunity meeting for total breakdown and full training? Breakdown of what? Emotional? Mental? What do you mean? Full training? Body? We're doing what? Online business? Even though you don't own a business when you sign up in a multi-level marketing company? You can own a business and be a part of a multi-level marketing company, but being a part of a multi-level marketing company in and of itself does not make you a business owner. How are you going to be a business owner for a company that has an owner? Oh! It really gets me. Learn, then earn. Simple. That's honestly part of the manipulation of saying, it's simple, see? You just learn, then earn. You just break down and you train. Those aren't words. You know what I'm saying? Those don't mean anything. Those don't have any value. There is no actual content here. Those are just empty words. You could at least benefit from telling people the breakdown. Like, how are you going to say the breakdown? The breakdown of what? The training of what? Because the truth is that most likely, I mean, I did not attend this like conference or whatever, but the truth is that once these people gather others in a room, this is essentially a motivational manipulation concert. It is a self-help, get with the program, snap you into shape, say these empty words that make you feel motivated and good so that you sign up under us and give us your money, and now I make more money and now you're losing money, but that's fine because you're doing so good. Oh, don't you want to have a business? Don't you want to do this? Don't you want to be financially free? They're selling you financial freedom so that they can gain financial freedom. It's not about you. Now, this next screenshot really has me gagged, because the levels, the layers of manipulation are actually so impressive that this is a screenshot of this woman, Natalie Nicole, and this is a screenshot of, I guess, the before and after of her body, but it also has, you know, when you get a notification, well, you can see it, but it basically says, do not reply from Hyperwallet. You've received a payment from TLC. Women Who Boss Network. TLC has sent you a payment. That is extremely, extremely manipulative to put that in there just as a little slight, oh, I get paid. Look, see, this is the proof that I'm getting paid. This is the proof that I'm getting money. It doesn't have the amount on there. And also, What does that have to do with your before and after photo of your body? Which, by the way, she looked good, okay? The girl looks good. I will give her that. I would love to be the before. Oh, I would love to be the before. She's looking snatched in both. Love that for her. However, the caption says, imagine gaining 54 unwanted pounds, slipping into a depression that has nothing to do with money, and fighting for your happiness daily. Meanwhile, my direct sales company continues to pay me for my efforts, residual work, and commitment to the journey. I love it here. You never know how life is going to play out. Become recession-proof and do the work now. I am giving away a NN Body Lifestyle Kit today. Includes workout set, bath bomb, and fruit punch tea. To the best comment. Down. Just as a small aside, what does the workout set, bath bomb, and fruit punch tea have to do with anything? But okay. Essentially, every sentence in this is just another way for people to relate. Like, oh, I'm going to relate to people who have depression. I'm going to relate to people who have unwanted weight. I'm going to relate to people who want to make money. Those are huge pain points for people, women living in America. Especially you're going to say black women living in America because this is the majority of their community. It's a very overwhelming task to say there are so many problems in your life and this one company will solve all of them. That's why you have to come here, and that's why you have to stay loyal to here, and that's why we need you. When the truth is they need you so that they can continue to make money off of you. I also don't understand why she would say slipping into a depression that has nothing to do with money, but then mention, but this company still paid me anyway so much money. So does it have to do with money or not? Next up, we got another video.
And you know what? Natalie Ward teaching y'all $1 million.
Wow.
Natalie, I'm gonna give it back. I love that name. You call Natalie.
Aww. Let me see it.
And I may give it back. Oh my God, I just remembered. Natalie Ward teaching got her first $1 million. Oh my God, I just realized. And I may give it back. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. 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 She's gonna call me back. Call back. Call back, yeah.
The caption on that says, yesterday was a dream. My coach, Coach Stormy, passed on the $1 million mantle to me. She gave me her very first $1 million ring to wear until I earn my first $1 million. It's on. Who's coming with me? Let's go. Hashtag Wi-Fi money is real. Thank you, Coach. Repost from Coach Stormy. We really get Wi-Fi money all types of ways. Congratulations at Amani Poli, not sure how to pronounce that, on earning your first 500K in 18 months with working with me. Let's get the second 500K in half the time. Our visions are aligned. Now is the time. Comment below. I am a Wi-Fi millionaire. Speak it and believe it. 2 rings back to back. What's with the fake ass rings? This is not, why do you have a Super Bowl championship ring? Why do you have an NHL cup on your finger when that means nothing in the real scape of the, real world, real universe, the reality in which we are presently in? It has no real value. It is simply a fun little treat from your top coach to get you to never leave, because if you make $1 million, guess how much she's making? If you make 500K, guess how much she's making? Do you know what I'm saying? You're not just making money on your own. If she's helping you make money, she's helping herself make money. So of course she wants you to win. She's also gonna win. That's the whole point. I'm like the Grinch. The Grinch. Sorry. Had to get out of character for a second there. Let's move on. This is a message that this was like an incoming DM, and it says, "Hi Irene, my name is Mercy. I have been following you for a while now, and I love how driven you are, so full of energy, and I'd love to know what kind of business you do, because it seems to be an amazing one. So, how do I join your team? Please, Thanks." Then they send back, "Hello Mercy, thank you so much for reaching out. I will be happy to have you on my team. Please watch this video and get back to me." What I wanted to point out from this screenshot is the fact that all of these people may be talking about their business, maybe talking about their income, maybe talking about their weight loss, but very little do they talk about what actually gets them there. What is the actual company? That's just another general red flag. I don't know. I didn't look into these people's accounts. These are just screenshots that I found probably from the Total Life Changes just hashtag, so I don't know any of them personally, don't really care. It's not that deep. These are just pure examples of the ways in which MLM representatives act, essentially. and how they get people to join their team. So this means, based on this incoming DM, this means that this, or I would assume that this means that the person who received the DM was not overly forthcoming with the company that they work for or the actual work that they do as far as recruitment, as far as it being a recruitment dependent company. Because otherwise, that person would already know what company they work for, how to join their team, and what they actually do, instead of saying things like, I make money from my couch, I make money from Wi-Fi, I make money from posting. You don't make money from posting if you don't get money when you post. You get money when people join your team and they spend money, and when people join their team and their team and their team, so on and so forth. So just as a red flag to look out for, if someone is selling you this dream and they won't even tell you what company they're a part of, run for the hills.
They have to dream. Now here's what I say to people. It's okay to dream big. As a matter of fact, for me, it's a sin if you don't dream big. You must dream big. You must have grandiose ideas up in your head. However, you must have a realistic process on how to achieve that dream. And a lot of times, the beginning points are things that you and I are not willing to do. Someone said, what are you drinking? Sorry, it's my instant tea. I always take my tea before I go to sleep. I don't miss it. I just mix it in a bottle of water and I'm taking it. Now, the beginning step to achieving our dreams most times are things that we do not want to do. And I've realized that a lot of times the things that you do not want to do are the things that you must do. The things you don't want to do are the things that you must do. So I think it was 2 years ago. So I gave the analogy of a post I saw of a lady in an empty house, seated on the floor with a Christmas tree beside her. I think that post is still on my sales page. That is the goal. If you go there, that should be like the first picture on that page. It was a lady in an empty house, with a Christmas tree. She was seated on the floor, and the caption was, after so many years of being. So basically, the story was she was a washerwoman, a laundry woman, right? She used to take people's laundry and do their laundry for them. And after, such a long time, she had bought her house. She hadn't furnished the house. She hadn't done anything in the house. The only thing she could afford to put in the house was a Christmas tree. And so she made that post. That one picture, it touched my soul. It touched my soul so much. Imagine someone of, I don't know what her status is. I don't know what her pedigree is. I don't know what her background is. But she was washing people's clothes. Guys, she was washing people's clothes and she bought a house. Are you guys hearing me at all? Are you understanding me? She bought a house. Couldn't afford to furnish the house or whatnot. But, it was just her empty there with the house and her cute little Christmas tree. And that was a strong message. If you go on the page, that is the goal. I think it's still there. If my girls haven't taken it off, it's the first picture, the first thing we ever posted on that page. And it was such a strong message. Guys, listen to me. Shame will keep you poor. Shame will keep you poor. If you're alone where you are, say to yourself, if there's someone with you, say to that person, shame will keep you poor. There are a lot of you who speak big English. A lot of you who, have 10 degrees. A lot of you, if I ask you what your position is in the office, you are the head of the marketing strategic formulation team of departmental head. You don't have what she has been able to achieve because she put shame in the dustbin. And she was washing clothes. She put shame in the dustbin. And she was washing clothes. Listen, there are a lot of you here today. Your destiny has... Hello.
Wow. That was a lot going on. I was wondering how that was going to all tie back. Shame is keeping you poor. Not like, like systemic oppression or like generational poverty or like any of those very real things. Just shame, because you've got too much pride. It's almost like there you could see where it was going. It's almost like it could have made sense if it wasn't flipped to be victim blaming. Like, there's a difference between taking accountability for things and shifting the blame to victims who, shame is not keeping you poor. There's a good chance poverty is keeping you poor. You know what I'm saying? You want to use this example of this woman who's washing these clothes in order to buy this house. What happens to the woman who's washing this clothes and she got 16 kids and she still can't afford a house? She still can't afford an apartment. Now what? Is shame keeping her poor? What happens to the garbage man who, which, by the way, garbage men make a lot of money, or the janitor, or whoever is cleaning the bathrooms at night? What happens when they still don't have houses? Is it because their shame is keeping them poor? They're doing something that you would consider to be shameful in the first place, that you would consider like an unwanted job, which is a whole nother conversation in and of itself. So why is it that this one lady's example of her struggle is somehow representative of an entire movement? Like, not everything is a movement. That's really great for that one lady who was washing clothes and bought a house. That's amazing. And there are a lot of people who have a lot of drive, and there are also a lot of people who have a lot of things stacked against them that maybe, are not helpful to them. A lot of people have disabilities. A lot of people have very real hindrances into their physical or mental abilities that stop them or keep them from being able to hustle culture. And even if those people do, even if you are the most capable person, and even if you are hustling so hard, if you were born into poverty, there is an enormous chance that you will stay in poverty. It doesn't matter if you're washing clothes. It doesn't matter if you're in this damn total life changes. Stop blaming poor people for being poor. And secondarily, stop preying on poor people. You can help them if you'd like. And I don't want to say, oh, well, we are helping them by getting them jobs, why would you sell someone something that you know has such a high failure rate? Doesn't make any sense. You're not obviously doing it to help them. You're doing it to help yourself once again.
Hello. Great morning from Miami. Great morning. Listen, I am the happiest person today. I am in cloud 9. Let me tell you, days like this don't happen. It doesn't come by every day. I am so thankful. I am feeling blessed to be in this particular space. The space of one of the most impactful women on planet Earth, Stormy Nicole Wellington. Let me tell you something. Up until I met or got to know about Coach Stormy, I was somewhat close-minded. I used to think that, I have big dreams. I used to think that, Irene, you just love the good things of life. You dream big and all that. But knowing and watching Coach Stormy Nicole Wellington has opened up my mind and makes me to understand that there is another level. Let me tell you guys something. You cannot do more than you know. You cannot achieve much more than you know. You might think that, I'm educated, I'm this, I'm that. Somebody has to show you that there is another level. When I was working in the financial service industry, I thought I was doing okay. As a matter of fact, I thought that, if I have a job that pays me $200,000 yearly, that's good enough. But guess what? I have the capacity to make over $200,000 every month. I'm in the space of Stormy Nicole Wellington. We don't make any income claims, but this is a woman who is a high school dropout. She's 42 years old. She's a mom, and she makes over $1 million every month from my business. I'm not saying this to whine anybody. You can go and check her records. Just go on your internet and Google Stormy Nicole Wellington. Everything is there. She is the #1 income earner in the health and wellness industry. She's #4 in the whole of network marketing. So again, let me make you understand the space where we are. This don't happen every day. This don't happen every day. Look at that. This is her home. Paid off, cash. She makes me understand that you don't have to live a life of paycheck to paycheck and, borrowing and all of the things that the Western world has taught us. You truly can achieve much more. It's not about having all of the degrees. It's not about being too intelligent or too pretty. You can be very intelligent, but if you don't put your intelligence to work, then nothing happens. You're pretty if you...
Okay, well, I just stopped that there because it hurts too much. It hurts my brain trying to understand. I just want to know, if $200,000 yearly is living paycheck to paycheck, where do I sign up? Where do I get that first paycheck from? Where do I get those from? That's not really poverty, love. That's real well off, isn't it? That's absolutely insane. So basically being like, I was rich. I was middle class rich, but I want to be millions of dollars rich. And she really just opened up my mind to see that the more people that you can scam, the more money you can make. Okay, Ursula. Oh my God, like Jesus. Yeah, that's kind of how that works. That's kind of why people scam others. That's why people use manipulation tactics into getting them to join a legal, for now, pyramid scheme adjacent multi-level marketing company. I honestly don't even want to say anything more. I want to be done because this is real rude. But okay, I will point out a couple things. A couple things that I'll point out are the repeating of phrases and repeating of words is a weird, like, public speakery thing. Just another manipulation tactic to really drive the point home. Stormy, whatever her middle name is, Wellington. Stormy, whatever, Wellington. Using her full name like that, super, super strange. Acting as though she's some sort of, like, larger than life. It's like they're acting like she's a god. Like she is a larger than life, and that's what happens when you are a cult leader. Not saying that she is, but I'm just saying that is kind of the thing that happens. You make people believe that you are a grandiose human being, that you have all of the answers, and that you are always right. So when they're brainwashed to follow you, they're brainwashed to believe in every single thing that you do or say because they think that you're almost beyond human. And that's incredibly dangerous because you're just a woman like the rest of us. You're just a woman in a multi-level marketing company. Just because somebody has more money than you does not mean that they are inherently better, more valuable, smarter, or more capable. A lot of people who have this excessive wealth get it in ways that I would consider immoral. And so it's up to you which you value more, your morals or your bank account. So if I could be sitting pretty on $200,000 a year, not taking advantage of anybody, not scamming minorities and people with disabilities and mothers and single mothers and black women and Latino women and people who are poor and people who need weight loss and people who have no friends and people who have all of these different problems, any sort of problem that a person could have, I would rather use this platform to educate people on how to avoid that happening to them than to be on the other side and make millions if that's what it takes. If it takes stepping on others, then it's not worth it. Period. So that's it before my head actually explodes and I lose my final brain cell. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, etc., etc. Have a slay day. That's all I got. Have a great day. Have a great life. Do what it is that you do. And follow me for more. Bye.